Okay, today we're going to be going over the Rangefinder pouch with some of its key features as well as how to set it up. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so here we have the Rangefinder pouch. Now, we're going to go over some of the features first, and then I'm going to show you how to hook it up to your binoculars. So with our Rangefinder pouch, it has a quiet forward opening that's off of tension only. So it's adjustable tension. Makes it really soft, really quiet to open and close. And down here on the backside on the bottom, you can adjust that tighter or looser how you desire and then tighten it up. So you can get that set exactly how you'd like. It stays folded, flat, open, out of the way when you need it to. It also comes with a tether. Now it is an adjustable tether, so you can set that to the length you need. That way for your rangefinder, however high you need to get it up. So when it drops, it's not dropping that far down. We will probably have some more tethers available in the future, but for right now, this is what comes with it, and it just goes right down inside in there. On the inside of the pouch, it has a nice fleece lined material, so it's not going to scratch any of your glass. It's going to keep everything very well protected. On the front of the pouch, you can see we added a nice little stretch pocket. It's just a nice little spot if you want to add a lens cloth, maybe a real tiny windicator, some mouth calls. You just have an additional pocket to keep a little extra gear with you. And then on the back side, we have the attachment points, which is what we're going to get into right now. And I'm going to show you how to set that up to your binder pouch. You have a MOLLE webbing piece that runs right down the center here. It has a button as well as the webbing strap. You also have 2.5-inch gatekeepers on either side. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how to hook it up to the bino pouch itself. So on the bino pouch, you're going to find that on each side, you have a wing with webbing on it, as well as the little piece of elastic that is stretching. On the back side of the pouch, you'll see that we have our phone pocket right here, and then you have these black loops that are sewn in. These black loops are going to be where you attach the gatekeepers. The gatekeeper is going to go right through there, whether it's the right side or the left side. You can set it up either way you want. On the front, you're going to find the one piece of MOLLE webbing right here, and that's what that button and strap is going to weave right through there. And then you're going to use the same loop and hole as the buckle, the magnetic buckle on the pouch, to go with the other gatekeeper. So let's go ahead and start putting that together. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So first thing I'll do is I'm going to unclip both of the gatekeepers. And if I'm going to set this one up right-handed, it's going to go on the right side of the pouch. So I'm going to pull off the gatekeeper that is on the left side of the rangefinder pouch. Then what I'll do is I'll weave this gatekeeper down through the black loop on the back of the pouch. Once that's on there, I'll weave it back through on the rangefinder. Push that all the way up there. And then what I'm going to do is latch that down. Now, the important part right here is that you weave the side wing that's coming off of the main pouch in between the gatekeeper. And it's extremely tight to put together. So you're going to think you're doing it wrong, but you are actually doing it correct. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to take the MOLLE webbing loop and you're going to weave it down through the webbing on that side wing again. You're going to push the button through. And again, it is extremely tight, but that was all designed on purpose in order to keep the tolerances really tight, because over time, that will stretch out a little bit. And we want to make sure that it is very snug and secure and there's no slop in the gear when it's on you. One of the tricks that you can use in order to help push that button down through the webbing because of how tight it is take off the additional gatekeeper and use that to press on the buckle or the button, the button, and push it through. Once you get that pushed through, then you can pull it with your fingers, and then you'll see that you have the webbing piece hanging out. Instead of just buttoning it down, what we're actually going to do now is we're going to take it and weave back through that MOLLE loop on the back side of the rangefinder. From there, we'll button it down there. Keeps everything nice and extremely secure. Then we're going to take that last gatekeeper and go through the loop with the magnetic buckle, and then we're going to go back through the black loop on the rangefinder pouch. and then we'll snap that together, and that is all set to go. With the 3 points of connection like that, it just makes this a very secure connection. So that way it forms around your body and has zero slop. So it's going to hold very tight for you. You're going to be very happy with that. Also, it helps assist with opening and closing and making that easier by holding on tighter. So those are some of the features of that rangefinder pouch. If you guys have any questions or you need help setting it up, please reach out. We'd be glad to help you. We can walk you through it. No problem at all. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoy it.